Hey guys, I actually have a piece of heart right here that I need to collect. It's from herding all these goats into the barn at the Orden Ranch, actually. And I didn't actually get it while we were here when I got the iron boots from Bo. However, after uploading that video, I realized, oh wait, I forgot to get the piece of heart from there. It doesn't matter exactly what your time is or anything. As long as you do it, you end up getting this piece of heart. It's really easy to do. It took me a little while to actually do it, but it's not very hard to do it at all. And with that out of the way, we can get on to the actual episode. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I am Frosho, and in the last episode, we got the iron boots from Bo after he taught us how to sumo wrestle, and he told us that the real trick to beat the Gorons was with the iron boots. With those, the Gorons won't be able to throw us around as easily as they did before. So, with that, we are able to climb up Death Mountain. However, Colin was kidnapped by the King Bulblin, who was actually the one who actually kidnapped him in the first place when we were back all the way in Orden Village when him and Ilya were actually captured. So, it is our job to actually go and save him from the King Bulblin right now. We actually have to jump over this fence right here, and we'll actually fight him in the northern part of Hyrule Field, actually. So we got this little scene right here, and there he is on his pig boar whatever thing. As we can see, Colin is actually tied to this big stick that he has. So we're gonna have to fight him. He's not just gonna give him up. So he's kind of beckoning us to go over and fight him. And as you can see right now, he's actually pulling out this horn, and what he's actually doing is calling a bunch of his minions. As you can see right now, they all showed up. They got fire arrows and clubs and all that stupid stuff in order to give us a hard time. So basically what we need to do, we need to just catch up to him because he got a little bit of a head start on us. So you just want to use Epona and just want to speed up in order to catch up to him. And then as you get close to him, you just want to slice him with your sword. That's all there is to this part of the battle, actually. Now, as you can see, his minions are getting really close to you, and they just swarm you like they are right now. They can be really annoying, so it'd be in your interest to actually attack them in order to make it a little bit easier on you. So, once you get close to him, I'm actually trying to hit him right here, but I'm actually just a little bit out of range in order to actually hit him. So once you get close to him, you just want to really just spam B, and spam B at him, and then you'll actually just hit him a bunch of times. Alright, so we got more of these guys just trying to hit me off of my horse right now. Just get up to him and slice him again. But that's all there is to this phase of the boss battle. We're actually going to have another phase of the battle really soon after you actually defeat him. I'm not sure exactly how many times you got to slice him, but you can see he's calling more of his minions with that horn, so we got to be careful with that. And with that, that phase of the battle is over, so he's going to head over to the Bridge of Eldin, where the second part of the fight will start. So he's just gonna jump over this wooden fence right here, and then he's gonna make his way over to the other side right after we jump over. And now we see an archer is actually going to set the fence on fire with a fire arrow, trapping us here. But he's trapped too, so he's not gonna be able to escape from us any longer. We're gonna have to defeat him in order to save Colin and then progress as well. Alright, so this part of the battle is he's going to charge at us. And so what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to make it past him, but not get hit like that. Alright, so what you need to do, you need to get as close as possible to him without getting hit, because you got to slice him as you run by. Now, I personally find it a lot easier to actually head over to the left and hit him, because whenever I try to go to the right and go towards the right side of the bridge and go past him, he always ends up hitting me off the bridge. So I always just go to the left side of the bridge, where I find it much easier to do. But you're gonna have to go over to the right side and then swerve over to the left as you actually move over to actually hit him. Now I actually missed right there. So you gotta get pretty close to him, but you don't want to get close enough to where you get hit like that. So that part can be a little difficult and annoying to actually do, and I believe you only actually have to hit him 2 times. But that's all there is to it, actually. It's much easier than it looks. As you can see, I just hit him right there. But, like I said, there's not much else I can say about that other than you just walk past him and just slice him. But, one thing that I want to actually mention, and he's dead right there, is I'm actually going to be starting another Let's Play soon. It's actually going to be one that I've already done. I just feel like redoing it because I felt like it could have been done much better. We have this cool little pose right here. But yeah, it's going to be another Let's Play. It's going to be one that I've already done, like I said, and it's just going to be basically better commentary, better overall gameplay, and me explaining things better, and me actually collecting everything, because I didn't actually collect everything in that Let's Play. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but we'll find out later. Is everyone okay? And as you can see, yes, Beth is fine. We have Colin right here. We have saved him. Good. Beth, I'm sorry, for shoving you. Are you mad? I don't think she'd really be mad when you kind of saved her from actually getting taken away from the King Bulblin. He's not actually done. We're actually going to meet him again at some point in this game, so don't forget about him. I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger like you, Bryant. He wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Right, you saved me, didn't you? Well, there's nobody else here that was capable of saving you, so obviously it was me. You can do anything. Just about, except for become a top-tier character in Smash Bros, but that's not what we're going to talk about right now. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Brian? Yes, we can. So he's going to pass out right there. They're all freaking out, and we see that Tallow right here is going to really struggle to just carry him. And then Renato comes up and carries him for him. So they're actually going to take him back to where he can rest. And with that, we are actually done with this part of the game anyway. We're going to actually be able to progress up to Death Mountain. There's nothing keeping us from going there at this point. However, there are a couple things that we can grab here in Kakariko Village before we do so. One of them is highly recommended because it is going to be very hard to just progress with our current shield in Death Mountain, because not necessarily Death Mountain itself, but the dungeon itself has a lot of fire and lava in it. So our current shield is going to be burned up by that. So what can we do? Alright, so we have Mallow Mart right here. This is a store that was actually owned by somebody else, but that person actually died. That was the one person that I mentioned before that actually died in the village from the monsters. So now Mallow decided to just take this shop, and we can actually buy the Hylian shield right here. It is 200 rupees. I actually collected some more rupees off screen before I started this episode in order to get that amount. But with that, we have the Hylian shield, and since it's made out of metal, it's never going to burn, and it's not going to actually break or anything like that. So that's why we wanted to collect that shield, because we want to have the proper equipment in order to go up to Death Mountain. So with that, we can actually go to our collection screen, and we actually have the Hylian shield right there. So with that, we are fully capable of going up to Death Mountain. However, there are a couple golden bugs here in Kakariko Village that we can collect before we go up there. Now, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, what are the golden bugs for if you haven't played the game? Trust me, we will get to that point later on, but for right now, just keep collecting them. So right here, we have the female ant right here. It's just in this building that has the hole in the ceiling. You can just climb up on top of the building and fall through the hole in the ceiling, or just go through the door. Doesn't really matter. But the other golden bug, or the other golden ant, is actually in the graveyard, not actually in Kakariko Village itself. So we're going to have to head over to the graveyard in order to go and collect that. Now, there are some rupees that you can collect from a couple graves and things like that, and I think from fighting the crows and things like that are in the graveyard, just in case if you didn't have enough rupees to actually get the shield. However, there's I don't think there's that much. You can come fill up your wallet a little bit in order to get the proper amount of rupees in order to buy that shield. But right here, the golden ant is right in front of this tree right here. So you just want to pick them up. And like I said, this is the male ant. Now we have collected both of the golden bugs that are in the Kakariko village area. So with that, there is nothing left for us to collect here, so we can head up Death Mountain now. So we're gonna just, as soon as this white screen goes away, now we're just gonna go up and take Epona with us, and we're just gonna climb up the mountain with our iron boots this time. So we won't be stopped so easily. Hopefully I can find some hearts while I'm up there as well, because I don't want to just enter the dungeon with only 3 hearts. And as I say that, I actually find some hearts right there. That's perfect. Link, go up the mountain. No! Okay, I hate it when you, like, crash into a surface and then Epona backs up. Like, why can't she just stop instead of backing up? Alright, so we're just gonna do this again. And this is going to be something funny. I'm actually trying to put Epona in a specific spot right here. You'll see if I can actually get it right while I go up here. But we're just going to climb up this rope again. And then you want to walk up here, trigger this Goron to come over here and try to knock us off the hill again. So what you want to do, equip your iron boots, and then you want to grab him. Actually grab him. Instead up, and I was too close to the edge right there. So what we want to do, you want to grab him and actually throw him behind you. That's because with the iron boots, he's not going to be able to push you off the edge unless you're literally on the edge, because you will slide back a little bit. You're just not going to completely fall off. Alright, yeah, we know. Alright. Put on the iron boots, and as soon as it says grab, hold A, and then we're gonna throw him right behind us. And okay, so what I was trying to do, I was trying to get him to hit Epona, but the thing is that I couldn't actually see Epona from where we were, so I'm not even sure if he actually did hit Epona or not. Whatever, we're just gonna throw these Gorons behind us. There's gonna be a few of them that are actually gonna roll off from the top of the mountain and just try to just hit us and keep us from making it to the top. However, with the iron boots, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Again, we got another one right here. We're gonna just throw them behind us like we were before. But yeah, that's really all there is up to Death Mountain. You're just gonna have some Gorons rolling after you, trying to hit you down. And then you're gonna have some more Gorons towards the top, where we're actually gonna have to do something else to actually get past them. And you'll see what I mean in a second when we make it up there. But for now, let's just climb up this mountain. And we actually have the portal up there from earlier when we came up this mountain as a wolf in order to collect the Tears of Light. Alright, so here's this another one right here. Same old thing, just throw them behind us. And now we're actually going to get closer to the more central part of the Death Mountain, or more of the top. So we have this Howling Stone right here, and we have some Bulblin archers shooting fire arrows at us. So we got to be a little careful. But that Howling Stone right there is currently unavailable to us right now. I already got it when I was a wolf when I came up here. However, if you didn't, I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can do about it right now, and you'll have to wait until later in the game. Actually, quite a bit later in the game, actually, where there's a point in the game where you can actually turn into wolf whenever you want. So you'll have to wait until then to actually get that particular Howling Stone, and that's going to be quite a while. So unfortunately, if you didn't get it, you're going to have to remember that for later. So right now we have 2 Gorons up at the top of the Death Mountain, and you see them talking, and they're actually going to go tell the Elder that we're climbing up the mountain. And as you can see on the side of this metal portion, they actually have a symbol, which is the Goron Ruby symbol, that was in Ocarina of Time. So it's kind of cool that they decided to implement that into this game as well with the Gorons. So right here, what you want to do is you kind of want to just fight these Gorons and then knock them over, and then the Goron is actually going to be able to launch us up onto the surface, or not the surface, but higher up on the mountain. Right here we have this big volcanic rock that just hit the ground right here. Now, there's nothing we can do with it right now. However, later on, it is going to help us later on. So you're going to have to remember that for now. So these Gorons, you actually don't have to wear the iron boots. However, it is a little bit easier if you do, because they won't be able to just knock you around as easily. However, it is not needed. So all you have to do is just start a fight with them, and then once they hit you, let them hit your shield, and then they'll kind of throw them off guard a little bit, and then you can just hit them with your sword. Alright, so wait for him to attack, hit him with your sword, simply just climb up on top of him, and then he will launch you up to the next part of the mountain. Alright, so this vent right here, as soon as you get close, it activates, but if you try to go past it, it's not going to let you. It's just going to push you off to the stage, or push you off of the mountain, so you're going to have to use the iron boots in order to get past it. Alright, so we keep going up here, and I believe there's going to be another Goron. Yep. This one is going to roll off after us and try to hit us down. And then right behind him, there is another Goron that is going to do the exact same thing. So let's just wait for him, grab him, and then we're going to throw him off of the mountain. So with that, I believe that is the last Goron that is going to just try to roll at us and just throw us off of the mountain. However, we are going to have another Goron that is going to have to going to try to fight us in order to make us give us a hard time for making it up the mountain. So you want to be a little careful at this portion, because it is possible for these Gorons to actually knock you off the mountain, and you don't want to have to fall off right as you got so close to actually making it. Alright, there we go. With that, that is the last Goron that is going to give us a hard time making up this mountain. And right in there, that is where the Goron Elder is. So we are going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and turn on mobile notifications so you'll be notified of whenever I upload new videos. And why don't you share the video with any friends or family members that like Let's Plays, they like Zelda? Share it with them. Bring more people to the channel, because that's awesome. So again, thanks so much for watching. I'm Froshow, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and I'll see you later.